Well, hey guys, I have this sample of Clinique All About Clean Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. I used this, I think, on my trip to Austin, and I have it here, so I'm gonna keep using it to finish it. It's pretty decent. Foam on this is quite exuberant, I will say. Like, just a tiny, tiny amount gives you a very exuberant foam. I finished up my Hydro Boost cleansing gel. I really have been liking that. Now, I don't wash my face every morning. Some mornings I do, some mornings I don't. Kind of just depends on how I feel. If it's really hot, I honestly enjoy washing my face just to kind of cool down. I'm gonna head out to the living room where the lighting's better to put on my sunscreen because I'm getting some B-roll for a video reviewing different Korean and Japanese sunscreens. Alright, sunscreen on. Loving that one, by the way. You saw how lightweight it was? Anyways, let's fill up the kettle. I have to say, as much fun as I had with you guys in Las Vegas, I am happy to be back. My coffee routine. So I get questions from time to time. Does drinking coffee cause acne? It does not. Actually, in theory, could be beneficial in moderation because it's got anti-inflammatory compounds in it. However, if you find that you are drinking a lot of coffee, the caffeine can make you jittery, interrupt your sleep, and the downstream effect of that is not going to be good for your skin, whether it be acne, whatever. I adore coffee, but I really try and be objective. Like, I try and not just look for papers that are going to confirm my bias towards coffee. It's also beneficial for the health of the general public for me to have my coffee because I'm just a lot more agreeable, we'll say. And I actually really enjoy having it at home. Coffee in a restaurant or coffee shop, it's expensive. At least in restaurants, they'll bring you refills, but at like a coffee shop, it's often very, very expensive. I just let it sit for 6 minutes. I adore these. They were a gift from a friend. They have this little bird, but the best part is it helps you anchor, which is like a highly useful thing to have on a mug. I have this pottery mug that a viewer made me, actually. Here, let me show you. That I also love. I drink tea out of it. It's actually big enough for my coffee. And it's got one. These are brilliant because, I don't know, it helps keep you from dipping in a splash. I just made that up. I need to make some room for these guys, but aren't they cute? They're Portuguese. Yeah, they're Portuguese. They have like the little branch on them. This one I've had a while. It also was a gift. A smile is the prettiest thing you can wear. These mugs, you can get them at like Marshalls and Home Goods. I originally discovered them from Tammy Dunn here on YouTube. She collects these. Portobello by Design. She has like a ton of them because they're really cute and they have all sorts of interesting little patterns. They're really nice. So I got that one as a gift. Well, hey guys, I'm on my way to run some errands and I just finished filming a video for you guys that should be up later on in the week, although by the time you're watching this, it will hopefully already be up. Reviewing or talking about Silymarin and skincare, and I reviewed the SkinCeutical Silymarin CF, so check that video out. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's interesting, you know, brands, they've been doing this thing. I mean, it's not like a novel thing, I guess, where they take an ingredient that is really common and they put it in their skincare products. That's like the thing doing all the legwork. But then they hype up some random do-nothing thing. I mean, not that Silymarin is a do-nothing thing, but they make it seem like it's, you know, the solution to everyone's problems, when in reality, the ingredient in the product that's doing all the legwork is kind of boring. Like, I mean, a lot of products are that way, truthfully. Like, for example, a lot of products, it's not really an ingredient, but it's just the formulation overall happens to be very moisturizing, maybe reduce water loss from the skin. And so consumers are going to see a benefit. Everyone's lives exist to a certain extent online in some way, shape, or form. You pretty much are required to be using the internet in some way, shape, or form. We really need more protection against hackers and these bots. I mean, they're not going anywhere in my comments section. And if you're new here, I have a video explaining this, but it's a widespread problem across YouTube, are these bots that take my picture and create an account with it and spam the comments of my videos, pretending to be me, trying to get you guys to WhatsApp them or whatever. I would never ask anybody to WhatsApp me. I don't have WhatsApp. Anyways, they're bots. It's a scam. If you do it, then they'll try and, you know, get personal information and who knows what they want. I really think that there needs to be a heavy penalty. I mean, maybe there is, but there needs to be some policing and heavy penalty for having bots. And it doesn't, not just the scam bots. I mean, all bots are a scam. But I really think that that should be illegal, if it's not already, to employ bots in any way, shape, or form. Because it's misleading. And in the case of the bots that are occurring on YouTube, you know, it's a scam and it's damaging to innocent people. But on social media, you know, a lot of people will employ bot accounts to make it seem as though they have like really high engagement, or really, you know, they'll buy fake followers. I think that should be illegal, because if you're somebody out there who is wanting to be, you know, a social media personality, influencer, whatever, you know, title you want to call it, and you buy followers or you buy engagement bots to make it look like your account is, you know, popular or whatever, you are a fraud, and that should be punishable with some kind of high fine, in my opinion, because it's misleading the public, it wastes people's time, and it's a fraud. It's fraudulent. I don't understand why people do this, because it does not help you in the long run in any way, shape, or form. Social media consumers are far too savvy. They can recognize when followers have been bought, you know, those fake followers have been purchased, because the account will have like 1 million subscribers, but then all of their posts get like, what, 4 or 5 comments, red flag. And it's just, the reason it's so fraudulent is because for brands that don't know any better, which brands are too savvy on this, they, you know, buying bots, buying followers, people, I guess, do it thinking that it's going to make brands reach out to them with sponsorships. And that's a lie, you know, to the public, you know, for companies thinking that you have followers that you don't have. These are not real people, you know, they're just
bot accounts. It should be illegal for sure. If you, I know on Instagram, like I do think that they have ways of identifying bots in accounts that have been purchased, and they'll kind of shadow ban you. But I really think it should extend to having to pay a fine, because it's super misleading. It's like, I don't know, cheating on your taxes or something. It should be up there, because it can, you know, it wastes people to, that's one level of bots and fakeness online that I think should be cracked down on. It's not nearly as harmful as like the WhatsApp bots. Those are pretty harmful. I just think across the board there should be a crackdown on bot accounts. And you can't tell me that there's not technology that is in development or could be created to identify and go after the owners, creators, deployers, whatever, of bot accounts. I just don't believe it. If Facebook and all of these other bazillion-dollar social media tech companies or whatever can tell that I am thinking about, you know, getting a new shower curtain, and then show me 200 shower curtain ads anytime I open up a social media app without even saying the word. See, I'm saying shower curtain, I'll probably get an ad for a shower curtain. I don't know. It's a chip they've put in my head. If they can do that, then they should be able to remove these bots. Boston Market. Try our chicken nuggets. Why? I mean, honestly, I obviously, you know, vegan. I don't go into Boston Market, nor do I eat chicken nuggets. But if you are thinking you're going to go into Boston Market, you're going there for a fast food version of like home cooking. Rotisserie chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans. Why would you go in there for chicken nuggets when McDonald's, or excuse me, yeah, McDonald's is right across the street? Like, I don't, like, this is like in skincare. People step on other, like they try and do what the person next to them is doing because they see the person next to them is making money doing that. I mean, that's the way it works. But like, I don't know. I guess because children eat chicken nuggets, I don't know. I'm going on a rant here as we go under the bridge. I can't remember why I even came over here in the first place. Dick's Sporting Goods, and I kind of want to buzz in there and look around, so let's do that. I'm not going in Bath and Body Works because I'll end up getting candles that I don't need. Wall of Nike shorts. Buy one, get one half off. These look comfortable. How much are they? $30. This looks good. Is this UPF? Need to use dry fit. Looks like it would give good protection. It doesn't have to be UPF fabric though to block out UV rays. Like that kind of material actually is pretty good, especially since it's moisture wicking, because when the fabric gets wet, more UV rays can penetrate through. And these are cute. I had a hat like this. I still have it. It's very comfortable. I got shoes on sale here. Brooks. This is about what I pay for them online. They're not inexpensive, but they're worth every penny. They hold up for a good long while. I came in here because I wanted to see if they had any UPF clothing. I have a headband from this Calia brand, and it's pretty nice. That black headband I always wear. I have a pair of these vegan Birkenstocks. They're really comfortable. I like these though. Look at all the colors. $50. They're super comfortable. I have a pair of these Balm socks. They're super comfortable. They hold up really well too in the wash. Hiking boots. We have them in red here. Yeah, they have like really good padding. Reefs. I had a pair of Reefs a long time ago and they held up forever and they were like really comfortable once broken in. Those are cute. Wallow backpacks back here. It's already like back to school time. Wow. That looks like a all-encompassing backpack. every kind of pouch you might possibly need. Ooh, I like the little mini ones. Check out these. That looks like that would cut into your feet, give you blisters. Like it would be that would be a rough break-in. Oh, Tevas. Teva? Comment below, do you say Teva, like T-E-E-V-A, or do you say Teva? I always said Teva. Those are really cute though. I love the foam heel. Now back here, more swimsuits. Oh, Simply Southern, they always have cute t-shirts. These are kind of cute, the swimwear. I love this top. Nice hat, $25. That's actually not too bad. I wonder if it's like UPF. Some of these straw hats, they aren't really that sun protective because they're kind of sheer. That one looks pretty good. But these are by that Calia brand. More of these mini backpacks. Is this like a trend coming back? I remember, comment below on if you remember when it was a trend to have these mini backpacks as a purse, and like for whatever reason the straps had a zipper back here so you could zip it closed and make it like a one strap crossbody type action, I guess. I remember those being like really, really popular circa, I want to say 94, 95. Oh, are these water shoes? Oh, cute. Let me know in the comments if you wear Crocs. I was always opposed to them, but I have seen these Crocs that have like a heel. They look really cute, and I've entertained, like they don't have them here, but I've entertained the idea of getting them because I think they're vegan, right? I actually came in here also because I wanted to see if they had Nalgene's. I'm not seeing them, but check out these Igloo jugs. Aren't they vibrant? I'm liking the color scheme. How many ounces is this? A quarter of a gallon. I like that it has a little handle, like a little purse. That's the kind of purse I could get down with. They should do that. They should make this with this cool handle, and then they should put like a thing on it for your wallet and stuff. I would totally carry this as a purse. It's cute. Cross chain hooks. I guess you could get like a little, oh, what? You can hang this? Oh, that's amazing. I like this design. This is a brilliant design. Okay, geeking out over water bottles. I might just have to get one of these. It has too many cool features for me to just walk away. So I'm trying to decide between the neon pink and the regular pink. Kind of like the neon pink. I think I'm gonna go for it. They have a ton of these Gatorade bottles. We already passed most of them. Like they have a bunch with different designs. I don't like these Hydro Flasks. They like, I don't know. I feel like I'm drinking out of some sort of a self-defense device, like a nunchuck. They're just a little bit too aggressive. Although that one's cute. Oh, here, are these more of the Gatorade ones? No, these are Camelback. And then the Dick's Sporting Goods brand. This is a Hydro Jug. I see people promote these like all over social media, but then I've heard horrible reviews about them, that they spill the water all over the place. So let me know in the comments. Okay, this is one thing I have never understood is pre-workout, because as somebody who loves coffee to death, I don't understand why you would just pass up coffee when it's significantly less expensive. Although I do like Swedish Fish. Is this pre-workout? I just feel like that would keep you up at night. Comment below, do you consume pre-workout? Hawaiian shaved ice. See, they make them in all these flavors. Like some of these brands, like Bang Energy, if they would make their energy drinks like without the caffeine, just the flavors, they would make so much more money. Like, don't you think? If you've ever tasted Bang Energy, they're pretty good, but they have so much caffeine in them that I don't drink them because it's too much. I would totally buy them and drink them if they made them without caffeine. What is this? Lit Beyond Raw Watermelon Jolly Rancher. Jolly Ranchers always had this weird watermelon Jolly Ranchers always had this weird aftertaste. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, it kind of, I always found Jolly Ranchers were not my favorite candy because they kind of like coat your mouth in a weird way. But Swedish Fish, I am a fan of. So they carry Ghost here, and the Ghost makes a vegan protein powder. I've never tried it, but let me know in the comments if you have. Yeti water bottles. Those are going to be significantly more expensive than they need to be. Rollerblading. I can't imagine rollerblading in Houston to be a particularly enjoyable sport. If you know, you know. Like, we don't exactly have an abundance of smooth surfaces here. So it would be like, I don't know, a very bumpy ride. It's chocolate. The mannequin scared me. This bucket looks like something you would use as a makeshift toilet. I like this one, 26 ounces, but my sweet spot is 32 ounces. They have the 30 ounce with the handle. It is still a steamy 95 out. I did in fact get that water bottle because it's just too functional to pass up. And it has the hooks, so you know, I can put it on a fence post. I don't know. But I thought that was really cool. You can hang it up. So yeah, $15. I'll definitely get my money's worth out of that. I'm always slinging back water. Anyways, this hat a viewer sent to me. It's Columbia. It's like a fishing hat, but it's actually pretty lightweight and comfortable. Except I find it awkward, as much as I love having the string to keep it on your head, like especially if it's windy. When you go inside and you take it off and have it hanging behind you, and then when you try and put the hat back on, it's kind of awkward. You know what I mean? Like, it's hanging around your neck. If you try and like pull it up, it's awkward. You're better off just taking the whole thing off. This is like an essential though for walking across the parking lot here. Just gives you a little bit of extra shade. Anyways, well, hey guys, pardon my sweatiness. I just finished a runzo and I'm gonna hop in the shower, but I wanted to share with you guys, I'm gonna use the Cerave makeup removing cleanser balm. Review of this product should be up. I'll show you the jar in a momento. Should be up already. If I play my cards right, you guys should have already seen it in action, some B-roll footage. But I'm just gonna, of course, the battery. Why do I always do this? If you're new here, I complain about this frequently, but my camera, like the battery door is like right underneath where the tripod sits. So anytime I have to change the battery, it's this whole ordeal, and it's always like right when I get everything all set up, perfectly aligned. There we go. Anyways, while I was getting, it's a little piece of fuzz on your nose. While I was getting the battery pack changed, I remember this is the headband that is at Calio brand that I didn't realize they sell at like Dick's Sporting Goods. But I have had this for like 4 years, and it's one of my favorite headbands because it stays in place. It's not too tight. You know, something about the shape of my head, headbands like this, they have a tendency, especially if I wear them like with my hair up, they have a tendency to creep. And before you know it, it's like I've got this weird chef hat thing going on. Does that happen to anyone else? There's just some unfortunate thing with me. But this one stays in place. And after I discovered that brand was at Dick's Sporting Goods, oh, I told you I would show you this. Cerave Cleansing Balm, tiny little jar. And this label is probably gonna float away eventually, I'm predicting. More on that in a moment. But what I was getting at is like, once I saw that they sold that brand there, I looked around in Dick's to see if they had more of those headbands, but they didn't. Because you know how things are. Like, there's something that you like nowadays, you better buy it because it's going to be gone and they'll never recreate it again. I hate that. Oh, what I was saying about this label. So this is actually a good thing. These stick-on labels, because I learned this recently, but companies like are or should be encouraged to shy away from printing their logo or whatever directly onto the packaging, because they basically make more jars than they end up filling. And so they can repurpose that plastic for, oh, it smells like butter. So this smells just like butter. They can repurpose the jars for another product down the road. I think they'll buy or make or whatever, a bazillion little jars like this. And then they will ultimately end up maybe not using all of them. If the label is already on the package, well then that's it. But if it's just a stick-on label, then, you know, they can reuse the jar. If it's just a stick-on label, they can use the jar for something else. I really like this cleansing balm, but I wish the jar were, you know, I wish we got more product in that jar, especially for the price. I mean, I know inflation station, everything's expensive. All right, just got out of the shower. I reviewed this for you guys this week. It should already be up if I play my cards right. I know I keep saying that, but I'm trying to catch up from being away, so I filmed a bunch of videos. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. This is the Melatonin serum from Isden. It's got melatonin in it, and check out the review. I've had some issue with it being pretty irritating, but this is how I use it. Oops, already got a drop. 2, 3 drops. And I put it on the back of my hand. But I actually just take it from the back of my hand to my face with a finger. And I find serums across the board, it's a lot easier to apply them this way, provided you keep your hand flat so that the drops don't go rolling all over the place. Because you don't have as good, you don't have, your sensory receptors are good in the fingertips, but in the palm of your hand, not so much. So I see a lot of people, patting them into the skin, patting the serum into the skin, and that's fine to do. I'm not saying like that's wrong or anything, but this is a lot more precise and you waste less product doing it this way. Like, I've still got plenty of product on the back of my hands, and I pretty much have gotten a nice thin layer to my entire face. Whereas with putting it into your palm, I think you end up wasting a lot. And I'm gonna take a little bit down to my neck. So that's all of it. Then I'm just going to rub the backs of my hands together. That way I get that ingredient on the backs of my hands. So anyways, this particular product I would not repurchase. Like I said in the review, I've had issues getting used to it. I did end up finishing the moisturizing cream, and that I enjoyed but would not repurchase. This product has been a bit of a journey, but anyways, it's good within 12 months of opening, and it's definitely gonna take me a year to make it all the way through it. But why I wanted to try that out is because it has melatonin in it. Melatonin is a hormone that, controls your sleep-wake cycle, but it also is important for boosting up antioxidants, your skin's antioxidant system, as well as acting as an antioxidant. So Face Theory has some melatonin products I need to look into. I reviewed some of their serums last year. They were okay, but all right, I'm all moisturized up. Got my PJs on, coming in with good old Cerave healing ointment on my lips, per usual. Coming in with my tretinoin. As a side note, so I didn't put any moisturizer on. This product, by the way, I find, like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's so hot or whatever, I'm just not, I don't know, I've just been doing that up lately, letting it absorb those 3 little drops, and my skin doesn't feel super dry. Plus the tretinoin cream, coming in with a pea. The tretinoin cream is actually, I don't know, it's pretty moisturizing. Let me know if you've used the cream. Some people say that it's hard to spread on the skin. I don't find that to be the case at all. Mine is very emollient and glides on the skin pretty easily. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow for another vlog, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Come back for more of me yammering, making coffee, who knows what we'll get into. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.